Next, we are discussing about the types of the nephron, the internal structure of the nephron, how many regions are there, so what is the functions of that region, so what is the importance of that region for filtration of the blood and collecting of urine, and what is that these are made up of which type of membranes, means the nephron containing more number of the different type of organs are there. So each and every organs are made up of which type of cells or which type of membrane, which type of tissues. We are discussing about the topic is the types of nephron. Are you clear? Yesterday we are discussing about what is that, only the morphological structure, the length, what is that, what is the function. So today we are discussing the types of nephron. The types of nephron. Types according to their location. According to their location. According to the location means the nephron. According to the nephron, there is location. These can be classified into two types. Means there is two different type of nephrons are there. First one is known as a cortical nephron. Second one is juxtamedullary nephron. So what is that? According to their location, these can be classified into two types. First one is cortical nephron. Second one is juxtamedullary nephron. First one is cortical nephron. Cortical nephron. According to their location. Their location and size. Location, very important. Their location and size. It is classified into two types. Cortical nephron. Second one is very important in examination for the 2 marks. Juxtamedullary nephron. First one is cortical nephron. Second one is juxtamedullary nephron. So what is the cortical nephron? What is the medullary nephron? We are discussing. So in this inner side of the what is the kidney region, there is a cortex and medulla is there. Are you clear? This is known as a two zones are there. Upper zone, outer side zone is known as a cortex zone. The inner surface of the zone is known as a medulla. Already previous class we are discussing about these zones. So the cortex to nephridia nothing but the Bowman's capsule along with the proximal convoluted tubule. Bowman's capsule, the proximal convoluted tubule, and the arm nothing but the descending limb, the descending arm, very short and present in the medullary region. Let's just observe the diagram. First one, what is that? So this is known as a medullary region. In this medulla, there is medulla containing one of the cup-like projections are known as what is this one? This one is known as a renal pyramid. So the renal pyramids are consistent of what is the millions of, what are they? A tubular like structures are known as a, what is that? Uniferous tubules are known as a nephron. So this nephron, the anterior region of the nephron is known as a Bowman's capsule. The Bowman's capsule and the below of the Bowman's capsule, nothing but the Bowman's capsule leads into one of the tubule, like nothing but a funnel-like tubule. The Bowman's capsule leads into a funnel-like tubule. Bowman's capsule leads into a funnel-like tubule. This funnel-like tubule is known as a renal tubule. So first one, the Bowman's capsule. Just to wait, Bowman's capsule. Second one is renal tubule, and first looping, nothing but first looping of the nephron is known as a proximal convoluted tubule. Proximal convoluted tubule. These three parts, these three, and as well as descending some part of the descending limb. Some part of the descending limb. These parts, which one? Bowman's capsule and nothing but Malpighian tubule. You can write Malpighian tubule. Malpighian tubule. Malpighian tubule, Bowman's capsule, Malpighian tubule, renal tubule, proximal convoluted tubule, distal convoluted tubules are there in cortex region. These are present in cortex region. So this type of nephrons are called as a cortical nephron. What are they? These nephron, which one? The Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule, nothing but these are containing glomerulus, and Bowman's capsule is called as a Malpighian tubule. Only you can say only Malpighian tubule, renal tubule, first looping coiled duct, one of the first coiled duct, and the proximal convoluted means coiled tubule. First coiled tubule, nothing but proximal convoluted tubule, and some part of the distal convoluted tubule. These are located in the first cortex region. So these are known as a cortical nephridia. This type of nephredians are called cortical nephridia. Are you clear? So descending part is very short. Descending parts is descending into which region? Medullary region. The descending parts leads into medullary region. It is very short. It is very short in size. Very short in size in cortical nephridian region. Okay, are you clear? In the cortical nephridian region, the descending, nothing but the loop of Henle, the descending arm are loop of Henle. Loop of Henle is very short. Okay, that is the loop of Henle is very short in medullary region. Okay, so next one, the descending part, ascending part of the distal convoluted tubule also presence in cortex region. So this type of nephredians are called as a, what is that? Cortical nephridia. Let's write what is the cortical nephridia. The Malpighian tubules, note down everyone, Malpighian tubules, renal tubule, you note right, renal tubule, proximal convoluted tubule, PCT, proximal convoluted tubule, and some of nothing but some part of descending limb, some part of the descending limb, arm, you can write limb or arm, and what is that? Distal convoluted, the last one, lateral, nothing but distal convoluted tubule. These parts are located in which region? Located in mid cortex region. What is that? Cortex region. So this type of nephrons are called as a cortical nephrons. So what is that? Cortical nephrons are consistent of very short, note down, very short arm in which region? Medullary region. This is a very short arm is there in medullary region. The short arm is commonly known as loop of Henle. The short is known as, what are they? The short arm commonly known as a loop of Henle's. Are you clear? So let's see the information about the cortical nephrons. These cortical nephrons are known as Bowman's capsule. So the Bowman's capsule have one of the cavity. The cavity is filled with filled means these are occupied by a huge amount of the capillaries, a set of capillaries. So these are a set of the capillaries are there in this Bowman's capsule. So this set of the capillaries are transporting, nothing but these are connecting. This set of the capillaries are ends. This starts with renal artery. renal arterioles or renal arterioles. Arterioles end with renal veins. Ends with renal veins. So these renal veins are coiled. Renal veins are coiled. Coiled means looping off. Renal veins are looping off. Which one? Descending limb. Descending. Only descending limb. Looping off only descending limb. And finally it comes out. Finally it comes out through the renal vein. Only one looping in cortical nephron. Only cortical nephron, only this vein is looping off descending limb. Looping off descending limb. Only one loop. After it is directly outside, releasing into renal vein to comes out of the kidney. So this is known as a, what is a cortical nephron. So very, very important. This cortical nephron, note down everyone, this point is very, very important. This cortical nephron is absence of vasa recta. Is absent of vasa recta or vasa recta. I will discussing later on about the vasa recta. What is the cortical nephrons are absence of vasa recta? Why? Because these are only shown one loop. Very clear? Only one loop. So that is known as a vasa. The absence of vasa recta. Next, the juxtamedullary nephron. What is the juxtamedullary nephron? So let's see the diagram. So there is a nephron and remaining parts are there in the cortex region, but this in juxtamedullary region. In this juxtamedullary region, so this is a medulla, this is a cortex. Medulla and cortex. Medulla and cortex. So this medulla, what is that? The Bowman's capsule. The Bowman's capsule and leads into renal tubule, proximal convoluted tubule, and the proximal convoluted tubule leads into a descending arm. The descending arm is very deeper into medullary region. It is a very short in medullary region. It is a very deeper in medullary region. And finally it is loops and moves ascending region of the cortex. Ascending region of the cortex. And again shown one of the loop. Finally it is leads into collective duct. Leads into which duct? Collective duct. So what is that? So juxtamedullary nephron, nothing but the nephron. What is that? The nephron is one of the capsule-like structure, nothing but cup-like structure. So this Bowman's capsule, proximal first coiled region is known as the Bowman's capsule, and proximal convoluted tubule. What is this? Bowman's capsule. First coiled is proximal convoluted tubule, and descending arm of the nephron. It is located in the medullary region, and as well as the deeper portion of Henle's loop into medullary region. Henle's loop in medullary region. Okay, so this type of nephrons are called as a juxtamedullary nephron. Are you clear? What is the difference in between of these two one? What is that? The cortical nephrons are located at the Malpighian tubule, proximal convoluted tubule. Some part of the descending limbs are located in the cortex region. So the type of nephrons are called as the cortical nephrons. Juxtamedullary nephrons are nothing but these are sharing cortex and medulla. Which one? Malpighian tubule, proximal convoluted tubule, and descending limb. Proximal convoluted, first one Malpighian tubule, proximal convoluted tubule, distal convoluted. These three are sharing cortex and medulla, but the majority of the nephron is there in medullary region. The major portion of the nephron is there in medullary region. The type of nephrons are called as a juxtamedullary nephron. So juxtamedullary extramedullary nephron. Let's see the difference in between of these two one. So this cortical nephrons is absent, but these are have a presence of cortical nephron. Presence of cortical nephron. Let's see the diagram. This is known as a, what is this one? Glomerular. Glomerular. So glomerular, the looping of which one? Descending arm. Again descending arm into the deeper region. Nothing but loop of Henle. Finally, it is goes out. Finally, it is comes out into, what is the, comes out through the renal vein. So compare with this one, these are have only one loop and above the medulla. This one loop and above the medulla. But this loop of which one? The loop of blood arteries. That's the loop of the renal veins are completely looping of the complete descending limb. So the descending limb, it is completely occupied, nothing but looped by the blood vessels. So this type of vessels are known as a vasa recta. This is called as a vasa. What is the meaning of the vasa recta? The blood vessels are looping of the which one? The descending limb, and are known as a loop of Henle. So the type of blood vessels are called as a vasa recta. So this is presence of vasa recta. Presence of vasa recta. Oh, let's see. So the 80% of in human beings, the 80% of our kidney containing cortical nephron. In 80% our kidney containing which type of nephron? Cortical nephron. Only the 20% of what is that? Juxtamedullary nephrons are present in our kidney. So what is that? In our kidney containing 80%, the majority of the nephrons are known as a cortical nephron. Approximately these are 80% in the total number of the nephrons. So the extramedullary nephron approximately is only the 20% of nephrons. So this type of nephrons are presence in birds and mammalians. Very, very important. Birds and mammalians are containing this type of, these two different type of nephrons. Are you clear? So this is the difference in between of the two nephrons. Cortical, what is a cortical nephron, and second one is known as a extramedullary nephron.